fall. Jim God, if a client OD, switching up the SIM card. I've been in the lab with the SIM
So fellas, so I wanted to get an understanding of, you know, do you feel like the crowd was engaged? Like, how do you feel like the crowd was towards y'all?
Anything was receptive, man. The crowd was
I think the crowd
the crowd was awesome,
y'all,
man. Y'all downplaying it. The crowd was terrific.
I don't even think that they thought it was gonna be as exciting as it was. I don't think they thought they was gonna be as exciting.
They didn't know what they was getting into, and we didn't know what we was getting into.
They was hype, man. Like they made me like I went in there feeling it like okay.
Summer Madness.
That shit felt like a real 3 rounds. I thought it was about to go down in there.
Big shout out to Chris too. For that introduction he gave us too. You know what I'm saying? He made us feel like a basketball game. Yeah. And you started lineup.
I told you.
We look like the monsters.
I told you.
That man, that crowd was like that crowd would have been better than the battle crowd. They was amped there. They came out.
And they still was, when we finished, they kept clapping.
I'm ready to go back up.
We came back up, they was clapping. We left. Came back again, they was clapping.
I got something else to say. Let's go.
Bet.
So it was great though.
And so like teachers have a lot of content knowledge, but for some reason when they walk into the classroom they have trouble delivering it. And you guys went up there and spent science content, easy. What do you think the difference is?
Like relatability probably. You know, they can relate to us more than a normal teacher. You know what I'm saying? More teachers, like I was saying earlier, give it to you textbook. You know what I'm saying? They reading it to you and just wanting to stick with you. They're not giving you different metaphors that you might be familiar with that can register with it. That's how I had to learn.
At that, I think when you rap and you gotta make a story rhyme, it's harder than just going up there and talking. So that wasn't that difficult for us because we know how to make things make sense and make it rhyme. Period. So if we had to go up there, doesn't matter. We had to go up there and just talk. It'd be so easy for us because of what we do. I think if you do poetry or if you rap or anything with words, you gotta read and think anything with words. I think it just makes it easier to talk.
Long story short, education should always be fun.
Right.
It should always just be fun. Like always. Like when you go to school, you gotta think about how many hours you're in. It's a job, really. Mm-hmm. When you think about it, you in school as a kid is a job. Think about it. You get a lunch break. You get a lunch break, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like in recess, but it's like the job, and kids don't want to be there, from the kids to college students, who we just displayed our work in front of. Even though you're in college, you technically really don't want to be there. You get what I'm saying? We all can get our degree and just bounce. Everybody would do that, but you got to go through the course, you got to go through the classroom. So I just think that it should always be fun. I think battle rap makes it so much fun, as you just seen. Putting the neutrons, electrons, and the organs in different ways. It's like, oh, that's how you do it. That's how you get what I'm saying? Nobody want to hear, turn to page 92.
Yeah, it has to be funny.
You know what I mean? Nobody.
It's all about the way you give it to them.
Yeah, that's what it really is. You know what I'm saying?
They don't talk.
He talked more than he did. He said something in the beginning. I'm getting hyped. He said,
boy, that man don't talk.
He about to drop some gems on him, DNA. Go ahead. What you got for him?
Next question. Next question. I don't like it.
He about to put his glasses on and get his bag and all that.
Next question.
Who was that?
Please ask something difficult.
Yeah. He ain't talking.
I'm joking.
Nah, so why do we feel like, I know you said it's more so the relatability, aspect as to why, but like you said, it was fun, it was easy for y'all to get up there, like I'm trying to figure out what these teachers are lacking there, because y'all didn't know these kids, but these teachers have these students for a whole year, and they never get that type of feedback or reaction that y'all do.
I got something in my personality. A lot of teachers don't have personality. You know what I'm saying? I had some teachers that got no personality at all, and I don't want to hear what they had to say. Then I remember like two teachers I forgot her name. She was a black lady too, and she had so much personality. I wanted to hear what she had to say. So when she was teaching me the personality, she was laughing. Like, you take this and do this, and like I wanted to hear what she had to say. A lot of teachers go up there, like he said, and just stand there and be like, "Yo, I know you ain't used to this, but relax. We're trying to get you out there."
Somebody put a clip of the battle.
Like you said, a lot of teachers don't have personality. They just go up there and teach. It's like they don't got the love to do it. You know what I'm saying? They stand up there and that's what they give off. So I think that's what the kids take.
Sometimes it's an answer. and honestly, some of them really just there to do a job. When you're just there to do a job, you're not gonna go outside of that. You're not gonna experiment more. You gotta experiment, and that's what this is. This is an experiment. When you really think about it, it can fail. It could have failed bad. Like there could have been parents in there like, oh my God, you got these hooligans on stage rapping about everybody in there, from the lady in the wheelchair to the little girl in the front to the kid.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw a white lady up
there.
there.
Like
clapping.
yeah,
I ain't seen nothing.
I said, oh shit.
So
I just heard, ah! That's all I heard. I don't see nothing with the crowd.
Once you get white folk, we gotta hear about it.
So basically to capture that, so that DNA let you go.
I didn't want to say one thing. You're supposed to cut me off. We trying to show something else.
So just that type of audience where it's so much going on in the audience, to capture that and to have them almost. I think they wanted to give a little standing ovation. That room was shaking so much.
The room was shaking
just to
so
show you we're experimenting.
I ain't gonna lie, it was so.
Yeah, it was crazy.
A lot of teachers are scared. A lot of
We
teachers are
respect
scared to
that.
experiment, and some of them are there to just do a job and don't want to expand.
Like DNA, parents experimenting on him. Look at him.
Yo, you gotta clap back, kid.
Nah, I couldn't even. He's a piece of. You too.
See, I like that. Another teacher would have said, "Come on, guys, stop."
Right.
See, you said
You
clap
gotta-
back. See, I would have been like, "Oh, you know what? I'm in Mr. J class, man. What's
That's
up?"
right, and that's
man?
what it is.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's what it is right there. A lot of teachers
Just fun. That was just
teach.
fun.
You gotta
Fun.
have fun, man.
Let me ask you, so y'all incorporated science today. Why do you feel like you didn't incorporate it in the past?
No,
So much.
in our battle rap,
No.
in our rhymes, or you mean
Like,
come up with?
make let me say more.
Yeah,
More so, like,
we do.
more so than.
No, what I'm trying to say is that.
I mean, we probably haven't made it a focus.
Yeah, we haven't,
Right,
we haven't
right,
made it a vocal point because,
Right.
I mean, you got to know what audience you're in front of. But, what are you saying?
That's why he don't. That's why
I
that
know.
man don't talk.
Why I don't talk.
He said focus. He said vocal.
Nah, we can edit it. No, you took what he said
And said a whole
and said a
different.
different word.
Yeah, but I was getting to my
I know.
Let me hear your-
This is why I don't talk.
Let me hear your vocal point.
But it was T-Top that said it.
It was from. It was your partner
It
that
was
said it.
I heard it. This why schools get shot up, man. This why, you know what I'm saying?
Oh!
Talk to him.
I'm in Mr.
Talk
J
to him.
class.
I'm in there. He got
Talk
the
to
guns.
him, man. This is when Columbine happened.
What?
I don't understand this
Champ.
when Columbine happened.
Go ahead, Champ. Go ahead, Champ.
I'm cool.
No, but hold on. But I want to really get where you're going with the question. When you say why don't we don't use it more, do you mean in our actual battle raps, or do you mean why we don't try to do this, which is happening?
No,
in
not
schools and do it?
not so much this, but like
Incorporate
more,
the science,
yeah,
you know.
more, you know.
You want, because when you
And
think
our
about it,
rights,
we think about it, science is used a lot, but do you mean where we're pointing it out more than it's
Right, like the physics,
Right,
like
right.
make it,
like
yeah.
like go.
Yeah.
But you.
I'm gonna talk about science.
Nah, but
Big gun, right?
And battle,
You know what I'm saying?
nah, it's not in battle rap. Well, when we rapping, period, it does come a time where it was time. All right, for instance, K-Shine against DNA, he made that the focal point. But whatever we think of, we might look at this door and break down this door and make that the focal point. It's just whatever we think of.
No, I definitely feel like rapping scientific. I was
a new word.
But yeah, like that was a perfect example, like what K-Shine did. So I guess if we have a reason to use it, then it'll get used.
All you do is sell drugs in your rap. I don't know why you up here talking about science.
It's science.
It's a science too.
It's a science. That was fire. That was fire. That was fire.
The measurements.
That was fire.
I know they was like, what the hell?
Nah, they wasn't. Nah, they went crazy for that.
But when you think about
I think
it,
a couple of them sell
for
drugs
example,
out
for
there.
example,
They got them packed.
for example, you got K-Shine battled him and did the whole science thing.
Yeah.
He has done that. He has done the elements before, if I'm not mistaken.
No.
Who did it before?
Chilla Jones.
Chilla Jones. I know it was one of us that schemed. Chilla Jones did the elements before. When you talking about the body
When I
with a
battled
headshot
Roman,
or due to the
nucleus and the atoms and all that.
yeah.
His
When you
name
talk
was
about
Adam.
But you,
there we go.
See, that's what I was saying. That's what I was trying to get before.
Yeah.
The focal point.
Yeah,
You
there we
know,
go. Yeah.
You know, got interrupted. I was trying to say like when it pertains to the person that you
Ah,
battle, but then
pertains
you
to the
bring it
person.
up.
Right,
Like when I battled
right.
the dude and his name was Adam, then it
Then
makes
it gives
sense
you
to talk about
opportunity
Adam,
to-
nucleus, and all that. So that's really good.
You got some questions,
I was just
Nick?
seeing if
Huh? Let me
No,
ask
I
some
was talking about
questions,
we
Nick.
say little certain thing. I said I know
Nick
the
has a
editing.
question for us. Nick has a question. Would we like to take questions from the audience? Anybody else?
all right,
Nobody?
fellas. So did y'all have any thoughts?
I got one.
See, that's what I'm talking. Thank you,
You
man.
ever thought, well, now that y'all have done something like this, where specifically y'all go in and y'all got a specific topic to talk about, would y'all ever think about turning it into, a separate business. It's like, from just my point of view.
Yeah, me and Clip's mother do that all the time.
In terms of
So the specific.
he dropped out so early in school. I can't do business. We can't go nowhere else. What are we gonna do when they say, all right, put your degrees here, your diplomas, and then step into the auditorium? We can't get in. So, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is,
maybe he's saying like take it for a school tour. Like
That's dope.
that's what we actually. This was what this was about. Yeah. But he's involved before bringing us together. You know what I mean? He connected with Goodz. Goodz hit us. We brought together. So we wouldn't make that move without him. This is his whole. Him and Chris. They put this whole thing together. We wouldn't even try to do that. But I'm doing a whole history tour myself. Cause it ain't got nothing to do with that. I need all my money. You can get the science. What you trying?
I want math.
Hey yo, Paul. Hey. Nah, I'm just joking. I was gonna say math. I stopped myself. That's why.
Yeah, I'll take social studies.
So how about like as tutoring? So let's say I was somebody who was like, hey, I need help, memorizing this vocabulary. Could I send it to y'all?
Oh, that's actually dope. You need help, my brother? You sound like you need help.
I'm the business guy.
Sound like you cooking up something. Talk to me after, brother. Sound like you got something going on over there, brother. Talk to me after.
But if you know somebody,
yeah. Childish Gambino, good question, man. This is America, man. Good question.
Yeah, man.
Hey, they got a question.
Now this is great what y'all was talking about. It's great when you're able to take your own personal story, take your own craft, and teach with it.
Right.
When you say to people who might say, you can't do this with everyone. Not every crowd will relate to it.
They probably won't. You could make it relatable, man. Like I don't perform for so many different crowds and so many different fan bases, bro. You can make stuff relatable, man.
You just gotta really know who you're in front of. Once you study the audience that you're gonna be in front of, you know what to talk about.
Like no matter how much they tell me this is an Ivy League school, I say, oh, it's in Harlem? Oh, I can talk then. Let me talk. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta relate to it.
Now, what I'm gonna say is you can make anything relatable. It's about if you know how to do it. Anybody that has personality can make something relatable.
You can take this to a little middle school in Wisconsin.
Wait.
They would love it.
Once again, it was kids in that crowd that were going crazy from children.
They were sitting in the front.
That's what I'm saying. There were children in there. You get what I'm saying?
Top, right?
There were children, and when you think about the whole white race, if that's what we're referring to in terms of the crowd, if you're referring to that, when you really think about that, they all listening to the dudes that's here now. They are at the concerts more than us.
Right.
They
the biggest fans.
They hit to
honestly.
everything that's going on. So as
fans.
you said, the middle school in Nebraska, we could go there and tear that up. Put that on the list. So Nebraska. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I believe that we can do that, and God bless, we was able to shake the room with children to elderly people in that room. You know what I'm saying?
Elderly people there.
We make everything look good.
Man, it's crazy.
Go ahead, finish talking, my brother.
I'm not your brother, I'm your father. I'm sorry, next question.
Who won the battle tonight?
See, that's my problem with you. This is not about that. This is not about that.
That's about battle rap, idiot ass niggas.
No, hold on, seriously, enough is enough. Like, y'all gotta stop asking questions. We won, but y'all gotta stop asking questions.
They definitely didn't win, but
We won, but seriously, this is not about that.
it ain't about
That's it.
who won or lost. So them losing is not important. Don't do that.
Losing not important.
Don't make that the headline. Goods and them lost. Don't make that the headline. That's not the focus point.
No.
Y'all know what the caption is, man.
Yo, we could
Listen, Goodz still undefeated.
the building. Still undefeated.
I ain't gonna lie, that you lost with T-Top, you gonna lose with Shine. Who else you gonna team up with? No, I'm talking about y'all together.
We never lost together.
Y'all own one as a tag team.
Definitely.
Against us.
Against us.
So you judging this battle?
Yes.
Yeah, which I want to do.
I was lying. I was lying
We
before that.
have more room shakers.
Y'all definitely
We have more room
So
shakers.
how do we go up there? How do we go up there next? How do we go up there next?
On camera, they gonna try to be lyrical. In the building, we killed.
Yo, look.
smashed them.
Smoked him.
You wanna go up there and ask them? You wanna go up there and ask them?
Let's go. And ask them who won.
They probably forgot.
Now they forgot.
Now we
Now they forgot.
It's been so long.
Come on, Clips.
They're gonna be like,
they
what he
forgot
said
already?
again? What what he said? I forgot.
Nah,
We gonna do it for fun, they might.
They gonna know who they like better.
Yo,
Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's go do it.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. And look, your man is really gonna put it.
Look at now, look at now, look at now, look at now, it's not. Look, that's his little evil plan, man. That was Knowledge's evil plan. Knowledge had one question his whole way in, and that was it.
T-Top, did you
Everybody
use
else asked
gun bars and
drug
drug references?
Knowledge, you dress like Jason.
Everybody asked her, you think y'all can take this?
You ain't see the battle Knowledge?
Hey,
How do you think?
Oh, yeah, definitely drug bars. And
Yo, Knowledge.
One question.
Yo, Knowledge, you dress like Michael Myers.
It's alright. You know what I'm saying? This is my football gear. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. You know, killing. Yeah, he about to kill somebody.
So after this question, I guess we'll see if y'all really want me to go ask him for one, and then we'll bring this up.
I don't do judge battles only for 500 extra.
Then we can
Add in the package.
Science to it.
I've seen
extra bando.
hip hop used to teach youth about science, and I think I saw the Jizza did before. But what made you reach out to Goodz to use the avenue of battle rap to reach the youth?
First of all, he didn't reach out to Goodz. He reached out to me, and then after that, I brought them in. Right? Don't say he reached out to me.
Nigga met T-Top on stage.
He reached out to me, and then I brought these niggas on.
He met T-Top when we got off stage. Nigga met T-Top when we left the stage.
So then they bring whoever you can.
He said, T-Top a replacement.
Hold on, before you
He ain't
answer
supposed to be
that,
here.
before you answer that, so we can get back serious.
He reached out.
Why did you ask your question breaking down like that with your hand?
Because I'm a battle rap, man.
Yeah, all right, cool. Go ahead.
They got an earmuff
Yeah, he
on his
said.
camera. They got an earmuff on his camera. That's why he got an earmuff on his camera.
Seriously though, you can answer that.
Nigga got a little rabbit
What
for
made
it.
you? What made you want to reach out to Goodz to get us involved? In?
You know, honestly, just like I said, I had a tough experience in Ohio, where the teachers were they were racist.
Oh, you lived in Ohio?
Yeah, I was living out there for 4 years. I was doing my PhD out there, and I would have finished it, but the teachers were so racist that I couldn't. Like, it was nothing but white people in my department, and they couldn't relate to me at all. I know I was telling y'all a little bit about this.
Yeah. When we spoke, yeah.
And like they couldn't relate to me, so I needed a way. I felt, and I noticed that they said I wasn't smart enough to be in the school. Mind you, I was the only black student, PhD student at the school. They said, "Oh, you're not smart." I'm like, "The fuck?" I'm like, "This dude's is wild." I just left Columbia University medical program.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was researching for them, all that.
Right.
So I was like, damn, if they feel like that about their only doctoral student who's a teacher there, they feel like that about me. I imagine how they feel about the undergraduate students. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, so these teachers really don't care about the students at all, whether they're doctoral students, high school students, anything. Right. So I'm like, I have to show the kids that they're smart enough, and they have to be strong enough to handle these punches. They get punched in the head, punches. They have to be strong enough to handle it, but they have to know that they're intelligent. And so that's why I needed somebody like y'all who kind of can relate to them, and I can relate to them. But y'all know how to engage them, you know, metaphorically, you know, better than I can. Like in the classroom, they love me, you know, teaching wise. But we have to sometimes reach the kids musically, because that's what these kids like. They like the music, so we have to get them engaged musically. And I feel like it takes 3 types, because even in business, you need 3 types of ways to, you know, get somebody to buy something. You know, I remember it was a lot of, remember they was trying to sell lotto tickets. So what happened?
Yo, Godzilla coming. I can't.
Oh yeah, I hear that shit.
You got a gay cat in the wall. That should keep hissing. Like,
Nah, the animal is coming out of me. That's what it is.
Yo, I was gonna say that, but I let him go.
Grown man, we got a suit on. We don't play.
Right. So now what I was saying was that sometimes you need 3 types of ways to connect with somebody. And so when I noticed that they were selling lotto tickets, what they did, they put it in the newspaper, they put it in the on the TV, and then somebody mentioned it to me. So now it's 3 forms. So I figured they see their teacher talking of that good stuff, then they hear musically they talking that science stuff. Now all you need is one other person to connect with, to get them more engaged in the science field. And so I feel like the more ways we can get the kids thinking that way, because you know it's difficult for me as a scientist. You know, I got mad different experiments that I actually run. You know, no joking stuff, like I actually do experiments. You know, all that stuff, clinical stuff. And it's difficult for me going back to the neighborhood because I can't really communicate or connect with people because they're not talking about what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to husband, I can talk my hands like that, whatever. But sometimes you want to talk about different things, and sometimes all people talking about is liquor and shorties and all that. You're not always in that mindset. Like, you can do it sometimes, but you can't do that every day. And so, you know, it's like more to get people engaged. And when you're talking about science, you can talk about business. You talk about growth. You talk about money. You know what I'm saying? And different things like that. So that's really why I connected with Goodz, because I felt lonely and I needed more scientists around me.
Don't say lonely.
Yeah, I was about to say.
No.
Your strip club.
No,
Let's don't say you connected because you feel lonely. I don't care.
Y'all need to stop pulling that man into the.
Hey yo! Hey yo!
You keep talking. Fuck all that.
Wait! Whoa! You're not even supposed to be here.
You are here because of us.
You relax over there.
He's an educator, and y'all.
And you're not.
Stop that.
He told
This
me.
is a different thing.
He told me we connected.
All right, you know what?
I didn't say we connected mentally.
I didn't know.
He said he called Goodz because he was lonely. What you want us to do?
I don't know. I
want to make sure it's bad business. I want to make sure when he called me, it's not because he lonely.
I got a battle coming up.
I'm looking for the remote control over here. He pausing people and all that.
He want to rap. That's what it is.
That's my man Fish talking.
Yeah, but
Not lonely, not good.
But anyway, so I met Goodz on the basketball court. He said he want to play me for some bread. Play me for like $200.
Man, nah,
So that's what we gonna do. Now it's
6'8".
quiet now. All right, now that we got that
Before
out the
you
way.
talk science, you almost went to the NBA. You want to play me? I'm good.
So yeah, but now I'm glad we had a chance to communicate. He helped me, bring these guys together. And it's just been a blessing. I'm glad we did. Thank y'all for coming out, I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
All right. So basically, and that whole thing said I'm the big kahuna. I got y'all little dudes to come.
No, he just had your number first. You was easy to answer your DM. I'm busy. I'm
met him in
busy.
person.
We got
I met him in
real
person. That's what it was.
Nah, I'm doing it now. Listen, we joked a lot and all that, but that's what we mean. We have fun at the end of the day, and that's what we trying to get out there to the world. That's it. You know what I mean?
Get out.
Salute me, Clark, Columbia, Chris. He ain't around.
Hey, I appreciate all y'all, man.
I fuck with Nipsey. Niggas don't shade, they should've been called. I don't care, just put the beam in the shop, swap stocks, cause the rims cost. Alpine to make my wrist frogs. Remember, I was in the kitchen with the fiends sitting pissed off. Every day I told them we ain't from the same cloth, but they the same food, visit, same days off. But now it's fuck being humble, cause them days gone. Fuck it, man, them days long. I sit back, reflect, hit them with the days low. A little sandball.